Hello, it's January 6th and the 5th day of my juice fast is complete. Today is my last day of strictly mean green juice. For the remaining days, I'm going to be switching to fruit juices, vegetable juices, and smoothies. Just as I've done for the last 5 days, what I'll continue to do is tell you exactly what I am juicing and what my weight is at. Then after the fast, I'll cut that back and only weigh myself on a weekly basis. So let's talk about what happened today. So last night, I had all good intentions of going to bed at around 10 or 11. I wanted to get enough rest for what I had planned to be a long run, my first long run of the year. Usually my long runs are between 8 and 12 miles, and that's long for me. Unfortunately, I stayed up late. I was on YouTube, watching videos like I normally do, and 10 turned into 11, 11 turned into 12, and 12 turned into 1. So I didn't go to bed like I wanted to. I did get my yoga in last night, which I was really happy to do. I felt great when I woke up. I did weigh myself and had planned to go on my long run on an empty stomach. So this is where the day kind of takes the wrong turn. Now there's a few schools of thought out there. The first being that you don't want too much in your stomach as it'll hinder your run. And some people say that if you run on a fasted stomach, that you burn your fat stores. Now for the last 2-3 months, what I've been doing is when I work out in the morning, I always work out on a fasted stomach, meaning that I don't take anything in except for water before I go out and run, walk, or do a workout. Problem today was that it was snowy and cold, which means that I didn't move at the normal pace. Usually my long run will take me about 2 hours. Today was a whole different story. It was long, and the temperature changed dramatically. I'm in Northeast Pennsylvania, US. I should have known that the weather was going to change because that's what it does during the winter here. So I got 5 miles into my 11-mile run, and my energy level started to tank. On top of that, I normally don't run in the snow, and it was snowy out there. The trail was not, conducive to the type of running that I'm used to. So I started to walk a little and kind of trudge through and make my own snow path. That was a whole nother workout because, when I'm running, I get into my groove and I have a good pace and I just stick with it. But with the walking, it's more like a march than it was a walk. And it started working muscles in my legs that I had not thought I was going to use. And having already run the 5.5 mile, I was kind of tapped out, especially since I haven't been taking too many calories. So around the 7-mile mark, I just didn't feel good. I don't know how to explain it. All I could think of is I don't want to do this anymore. I would like to be home right now. I shouldn't have gone out this far. I should have, if I were smart, I would have waited until now that I'm going to be switching to a more calorie-rich juice. No, I didn't do that. Mile 8 or 9, I was walking about 3.4 miles per hour. And for me, that's slow. And I just didn't know when it was all going to end. The other thing that wasn't smart was that I didn't bring anything to hydrate myself. So I was not doing well on the hydration, and I started cramping in my calves. Again, in one of my other videos, I talked about preparation for for food, but preparation for workout as well. You know, if I was prepared for the elements, so the cold and the snow didn't bother me, but I wasn't prepared for the length of time that I was going to be out there. I also was not prepared for how many calories I was going to burn while I was out there. By the time I got home, I was just bonked out. I was so tired. All I wanted to do was drink. I drank about 38 ounces when I walked in. And, you know, I took 16 ounces. I sipped the 16 ounces while I took off my layers. And then after my shower, I took in the remaining. But at that point, I was just so tired that I didn't even have the energy to go make my juice. So I napped. I took a nap. And I'm not a guy who takes midday naps. But hey, it works for my daughter. So I went ahead and I took a nap. And I feel, obviously I'm making this video now. So one, I'm alive. Two, lesson learned. I'll never do that again. And I hope you watching out there will never do the same. So day 5 is done. I've lost some weight. I've gotten some workouts in. And now it's time to kick it up another notch. And that's a lot more calories, a lot more calorie burns, and a lot more CrossFit workouts. Actually, tomorrow is going to be another hurdle that I have to get over, and that is my client is coming in from Massachusetts, and they're expecting to go out for dinner, and I'll be juice fasting. So I have to figure that one out, but I don't expect to break my fast until day 14. You know, the other thing I didn't do today was make the video of my modified drink. I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll do that at some point, but during the course of the week, it's just not going to happen because of work and, you know, my day-to-day life. So maybe next Saturday. I was hoping to post some pre-recorded recipes that I've made before I even started the juice fast. So I'll do that. The video quality will be, you know, different, but you get the gist. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to leave your questions, comments below. And what I'll do is use those questions and comments for creating future videos. All right. Sunday's coming to a close. Day 5 of the juice fast is done. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Thank you for watching.